Hey guys, and welcome back to Daily Duels. So today is Tuesday, and that means we are using Boojins. So, last episode we left off me giving you guys pretty much my tournament report, and the video went on for about half an hour, and I said, alright, I'll cut it in half and we'll come back with it more. This hand is bad. And, do you guys want me to give you guys my opinion? Do you guys want me to give you guys, yeah, my opinion of Boojins, and what do I think about them? I don't think that they're going to be top tier, to tell you the truth. I really don't think that. I mean, the deck is too easy to stop. It's too monster reliant. It's reliant pretty much on Yamato. Like, if you don't get Yamato, you ain't doing shit. Clearly with this hand, you ain't doing shit. You know? I need Yamato. I'm thinking about setting this, and then defending my monster with Book of Moon, and then next turn summoning and then mixing into Susanoo Noa. I think that would be an optimal plan, the best I can think of right now, because shit, without Yamato can't do shit. You know? There's so much siding. So, like, pretty much through siding, anybody can beat Boojins. Anybody, you know? They're affected by, light imprisoning mirror. They're affected by remove from play, not remove from play, so if you, like, Imperial Wall them, then they're affected by that. They're affected by, just a ton of crap, and it's just like, really, like, this deck has nothing going for it, you know. And each pack, it seems like they get more and more Boojins, and it's just more and more cards, and it's just like, yeah, you're getting new crap, that's good, but you know, I just don't see you doing anything. Like, you're gonna need, for Boojins to be really, really, really good, I'm going to have to see like a broke-ass card. Like, you know how Spellbook and Judgment? I'm gonna have to see that. That's fine, you're gonna get one card, you're gonna zero out, so I'll allow you to zero out. You know? So I'll activate you. Who's more important? Definitely. So I'm about to say who's more important. Like, clearly I'm going against Firefist, so definitely targeting for the bear. Duh. Anyway, I'm supposed to be talking about the tournament report, so I will go ahead and get that out. So, last time, I talked about how I won round 1 against Dark World Skill Drain miraculously with my Constellars. Like, yeah, I talked about that. Won round 2 easily with, with Constellars against Noble Knights. Like, 2-0, he didn't touch my life points. Like, that was an easy win. Like, easy. Like, there was no heartache, it was easy. You probably got, like, a Mirror Force or something? Yeah, I knew it. That's fine. I'll Dark Hole you. I mean, I could flip up the warning, but it's not worth it. Once again, because I'm about to say Constellars, Boojins are a control deck, so I need to keep control of the situation, even though despite the fact that I'm down on resources. He did go first, so, yeah, I'm down on resources. But, like I said, I need to get control of this duel. If I can't, then I might be in trouble. Do I want to allow that? And I'm gonna say no. I will pay 2,000 to stop your, bear. Bear is a key component in Firefist, clearly. So, we'll go ahead and stop that. Alright, I got Yamato, so, you know, everybody loves Yamato. Let's see if you got another Mirror Force or something. Bottomless. Torrential. No, that's fine. But I will activate this and special summon Mikazuchi, though. And everybody loves the Mikazuchi. So, I will activate this and get Yamato back. So, in third round, I beat Infernities. I pretty much got out of my side. I didn't really go into details about how I beat that, I believe, last episode. Game 1, he got me, like, completely. Like, I tried to do something. He was running the Synchro version, so he got out Void Ogre, Infernity, Doom Dragon, and then I tried to summon Pleiades and activate my effect. He was like, oh, Barrier, and I was like, that's it. You won. Got it. Game 1. So, I side in Royal Decree, Effect Veilers, and Prohibition. And I pretty much got my side. Like, both duels, I got the Royal Decrees, I got the Prohibitions, the Kaisers to lock him down, and the Q was just like, oh, he was getting mad, too. He was just like, you keep on getting your side, and it's just pissing me off. And I'm just like, what do you want me to do, man? You know? Oh, Wolf Bark. Fuck you, Wolf Bark. And you're probably saying, like, why? Why fuck you, Wolf Bark? You're about to realize in a second. Alright, so now I'm 3-0. Next round, I go up against Firefist. Yeah, and this guy was the most miracle top-decking mother effer I have ever known in my life. Like, he drew miracles. Like, let me tell you, both duels, he got torrential. Like, he torrentialed me in this duel, both duels, 2 duels, he got torrential. Both of them. Game 1, Game 2, both torrential. Yeah, he told me we didn't go to Game 3. I couldn't get to go to Game 3. He torrentialed me both duels. He effect valored me twice, like after in Game 2 when he sided in. Ah, I wanted to use that, you butt face. What an asshole. I needed that. See, I told you. You know, and you think I'd be mad right now. You think I'd be like, oh, so you can be my first. The point is that this deck is too easy to beat. It really doesn't bring anything new to the table. You know, I'm too reliant on Yamato. Without Yamato right now, I'm kind of just sitting in the dumps right now. I need a Beast Warrior. Without a Beast Warrior, I'm just screwed. You know, you could zombie roll it, DNA surgery. This deck is going nowhere fast. And, you know, Konami wants to keep on cradling. I'm definitely down on resources, but that's not to be surprised. I'm going against Firefist. Firefists are known for their consistency, so, yeah. So don't be shocked about that one. You know, if this wasn't here, I'd definitely just be like, oh yeah, flip this up, but nope. So, draw Beast Warrior? Sort of. Of course, he definitely has my background. Like, that seems like Firefish people are like the luckiest people in the world. You know? Like, that's just me personally. Like, of course I get torrential again. Like, it seems like that's a happening thing. Like, I think that torrential, it's Fire Formation torrential, right? Fire Formation torrential tribute, because you can search for that, because they sure be getting that shit. They sure be getting that shit. So I will drop the turtle and get me a crane just like usual. Actually, dropping a centipede might actually be pretty good too. But no, right now the most important thing to do is block the Yamato. I need to protect the Yamato. Oh, go ahead and activate. So, gotta top deck that peacock. Still down on resources though, so go ahead and get crane, drop turtle. You know? They get the additional normal summon every single turn. Like, deck's just fairly good and consistent, you know? So you're gonna do that? I don't care. I'm trying to figure out what he's trying to do. Oh, he just wanted to do that just to make up room. Okay. So yeah, that wasn't nothing. I was trying to figure out, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, you know? You know, he veilered me twice. Like, I was like, effect, veiler, effect, veiler. At the end of the duel, like, pretty much the end point of the duel, he has no cards in hand. I have Fiendish Chain onto his Wolf Bark. I Fiendish Chain him. He has no cards in hand. He's like, draw. Lance my Wolf Bark. Yeah. No cards, draws into this. Wolf on my Fiendish Chain, it's unaffected, he goes off. Yeah. Like, fuck my life, you know? Fuck my life. So, yeah. He was the luckiest motherfucker. He was just like, yeah, I got super lucky with it. So, okay. You know, I got lucky on the Infinity, guys, so I just... so that was round 4. So now I'm 3-1. Round 4, this is probably that trap card or something. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. So I'll go ahead and gain my attack, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's that trap card. Oh, no, it's not. So he's just going to take it. Oh, and he's actually going to use that effect. I don't see that effect often. I will tell you right now, I don't see that effect often. Who the fuck do I have in the graveyard? I don't have anything good in the graveyard. I don't see that effect often. This one right here? I forgot he had that effect. Oh, that's inconvenient. Don't fucking target me. What the fuck are you doing? Like, don't fucking target me. See, this is smart. You can only use the effective Coach with Bark once per turn. Like, that's good. Like, really? He's gonna go for another one. Like, see, he's just constantly going with it. Alright, round 5. I'm now 3-1. I'm losing to the, I lost to the person who is currently undefeated. Okay, that's fine. So now I know what that is. It's just the one that increases you by 1,000. So you're like, oh, he'll try to get over me. Oh, you're late. I'm gonna go ahead, activate sword, put the frickin' Quinn back to the frickin' graveyard, and then pop him and then attack. So we'll go ahead and do that. Nope. Actually, surprisingly, I would rather do that. Return Quinn. You know, the good thing right now is that we're both running out of resources, but it looks like I might be up on Steam. Unless this is like a Tenki or something, or he top decks another Wolf Bark, which I'm not surprised if he ends up doing. You know, I wouldn't be like, ah, he top decked. You know? Yeah, looks like he's running out of Steam. So I do have a turtle. I will probably get, since I can't, keep anything in my hand because Yamato, because I have no cards in my hand, I will go ahead and add a Quinn and then drop a Quinn. Mirror Force will probably be able to block me. I need to put hair in this deck, actually. Did you top deck a Wolf Bark? Nope. More back row. Let me draw light. Awesome. You already used Torrential, so I don't have to worry about that. So, I should have this duel, because I'm going to go into an Omega, so. Oh, fuck! I fucked up. I forgot you can only have one Yamato on the field. That's fine. That's fine. I'll go ahead and attack, and if he has like a Mirror Force or something, another Mirror Force. Yep, I knew it. I'll just go into Yamato again. That was my bad. I could have had this duel. That was totally my fault. Oh well. I had this shit. Totally had this shit. And I had to go and fuck it up. Get me Centipede, drop me Centipede, so if he sets another damn back row, just pop that shit. So round 5, I was supposed to be going. Alright, I won. I'm not done talking, so I will go ahead and be right back with another duel. Alright, I'm back. Oh, before I get into it, this deck is only for fun. It's not a competitive version, so I don't run like Kaiser and shit. Even though if you're running Bujins, you should be running Kaiser because you're a control deck. Control decks run Kaiser. Right now, there's about 4 control decks, I'd say. Constellar's, Evil Swarm, Bujin, and on the bottom that no one really cares about, Battling Boxers. Yes, I know, they're like, they're control deck? Yeah, summon a Leadbone, put out Kaiser or something. Just, what you gonna do, Well, I'd say it's a control deck. Alright. If I could find a way to get this turtle in the graveyard before I summon Yamato, that would be great. But I'm probably gonna get it anyway, so I'll probably just summon Yamato. If something happens to him. Bottomless would suck the worst, but, if something happens, I can always go Sword, so. Yep, let's just try it. Fuck it. So, Warning, I wouldn't care. Bottomless, I would care. Torrential, that's fine. Mirror Force, that's fine. D-Prison, that's a little bit irking. I'm not a really big fan of D-Prison in this format. Oh, we're going against Gatekeepers. The deck's gonna get a little bit annoying too, just because everybody wants to play it right now. Like, me personally, if I want to, and they're like, oh, Gravekeeper's gonna be so great because, they have their own solid judgment right now. I'm like, I would rather play frickin', if I want to have my own solid judgment at 3 in my own deck, I would rather play Infernities, and I don't like Infernities either, but that's what I would personally play, because their shit's faster, they can search it, but I guess you could say, you know, Infernities lose to Gravekeepers, because, you know, the activate Necro value, you can't summon the Archfiend from the graveyard. So go ahead and end, even though this will probably be dumb. You know what? Now since I know I'm going against Gravekeepers, I probably won't add the frickin' Mikazuchi. I'm not gonna add, fuck, what's it called? The Peacock, because I really don't see him summoning something stronger than me. That sucks. Of course, it's the end phase MST! That would have been nice to have. That is surprising, I must admit. Not a lot of people run that shit. You know? I don't know why. I mean, if I was playing Gravekeepers, I'd run Visionary. Anyway, back to the tournament report. Round 5, I'm supposed to go up against this guy named Matt. He is running, Dark Worlds again. Yes. So, here we go again. This is the reason why, you know, I didn't want to use Dark Worlds, because I'm sick of them. So I'm all looking around for him, like asking people, like, hey, you seen Matt? Oh no, I haven't seen him, I haven't seen him. Like, okay. Well, that sucks. Now I can't get anything out of the graveyard. Probably should have activated this previously, but I really wasn't thinking. It's fine though. So he'll come after me, I'll compulse him. He got lucky with that MST hitting my warning. But he didn't get the compulse, so you can go back to hand, sir. Oh, and your Gravekeeper's Tomb! I hate that they have their own Solemn Judgment now. I really do. Like, Gravekeepers are already annoying enough. Whatever. So if this guy would be destroyed, he can, discard one card and Gravekeeper to save him. And of course I don't have any more frickin', if I had light monsters, Paladamino would be great right now. These two Boojins. This is bad. This is bad. Now Bear is sucking butt. You know, sometimes Bear is good, and then sometimes he just sucks butt for me, like I swear. Okay, currently at this moment, if he was any light Boojin, I would actually be okay. You know, I make a Paladamino, you know, bam, hit him, he drop his attack to 0, negate his effect, kill him, he'd be dead, it'd be gone, it'd be over, he'd be out of my way. Now I'm just stuck with him. Stuck with Bear, no tanky. Bear, you're just not good right now. My stroke's not gonna help. I really can't think of anybody who can help me. Dollar won't help. That won't help. That won't help. Because he could just protect it, you know. Sure, he's up on resources, but he could just protect it, you know. So that won't help. Black Ship won't help. My stroke won't help. This won't help. That won't help. Can't go into that. Can't go into that. I might have to go into Kagasuchi and then hope to do something. That'll be my most optimal play right now. Is to go into Kage. But of course he would have this. That's just annoying. Alright, you want to 0 out? That's fine. Hopefully I mill off some nice Boojins. If I don't, then I'm screwed. So, hopefully I mill off some nice Boojins. So, this is another card. So, this matchup is terrible. Like, this matchup is totally terrible. You know? I can't sword. I can't move from play. Like, the chances of me losing right now are very, 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 very high. Very, very. Like, I probably lost this duel already. So, thinking about maybe it's attacking. Maybe he'll have a frickin' Gravekeeper in his hand. Maybe he won't. You know, at least I'll make him neg 1. But yeah, they probably got this game, so I'll just continue talking. Like, see? Bujins. Losing. No, that's fine. So, do I get my attack back or no? I don't think so. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll set this just to scare him, and I don't think I get my attack back, so I think I'm just stuck at 25. Yep, I am. Wow. I don't care. Terrible matchup. Like, terrible. You know, I'm just gonna activate this shit just to activate this shit. Terrible matchup. And then negate. Yep. Terrible matchup. Told you. I told you Bujins would be sucking butt. Told you. You don't want to listen to me. You were like, no. Bujins, they're great. They're good. No, they're not. They're really bad. Like really bad. Really bad. Really bad. Might as well activate Mirror Force. You got the Gravekeeper monster in your hand? Do you just top deck it, or do you always have it? Yep. I wonder if he just drew that. No, he probably had it. Because it looked like it came from this side of the hand, so he probably had it. I got a Dark Hole. Might as well. Fuck it. Look it. You got another one? Oh, yep. Okay, so he did draw. Alright, I'm gonna surrender. I'm gonna defeat. Like, there's no way in hell I could've won that duel. Like, as soon as those Gravekeepers, wrap it up. Put it away. That's game. This deck can't handle dueling against Gravekeepers. It's another reason why this deck won't do well. Like, I'm not to be biased or anything, but out of the 4 control decks, you know, I think is the best control deck? Constellars. You know? They're not phased by shit like Necrovalley, except for Sombre, you know? I can bounce back your shit, that's a problem, so you go, alright, set a spy, okay, please bounce back, attack you directly, set a spy, bounce back, attack you directly, you know? So, you know, I think Constellars are the best. Like, this shit has too many weaknesses to be a really good control deck. You drop a Necrovalley on them, you drop a freaking Imperion Wall on them, you just, it's too easy. Too easy. Alright, I'll get one more duel in, and I'll finish up my look report, so I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So, I was supposed to go against Darker Guy, and he never shows up, you know? They put a timer, like a clock timer, to, you know, oh, this isn't a good matchup either, because they're so goddamn faster than me. Send a beat to the graveyard. One day, oh, is he using that frickin', Peacock. Everything else is just too good to pass up. Peacock is actually the worst thing in the hand. He's just fucking turboing through his shit. He is just turboing through his shit. Like, nice mill. Like, look at this shit. He's just going. Ah. Okay. Wonder if he has, like... I'm gonna take the duel slow, actually. Yep. I'm gonna throw some chairs. So, give me a bear. I'll just throw some chairs. I'll make it... Oh, never mind. I was about to say, I'll make it look like I'm using Fire Fist, and I forgot I said Peacock, so... Spoiler. I'll activate this, because I don't feel like getting Honest, even though... Did I say you mill up Honest? I don't know. Did you mill up Honest? No, you didn't, so it's either in your hand or in your deck. And then you drop the track. But I will still get a tanky. I guess not. Main phase 2. Set the bottomless, which is at 1, but I get it. Set the compulse at 1, I get it. Tarantula at 1, but I get it. And of course I have the honest at 1, which I still get it. So for those people who are saying that, you know, Tarantula should go back up to 2, and bottomless should go back up to 2, and compulse should go back up to 3, no. JD. No. Bye, JD. Aw, that sucks. That's fine. I don't like that card because it's a neg 1. Same with Dark Road Villains. Neg 1. This sucks. Whatever, I can always Tenki and get another Yamato. And I got a Solemn Warning, so I can stop the next JD. So, you gonna summon another JD? Oh, nope. Here comes the BLS himself. Hold on, let me see if I want to respond to that. How many darks do you got? You still got another dark. That's rental. Nope. You're too aggressive and you're running out of steam. You're running out of resources. Phantom of Chaos. So let me guess, you're gonna copy JD. I will actually compulse you. I will compulse you because I need this Tenki. That's the important thing. It's the Tenki. I need this Tenki bad. Yes. Yamato. I need to edit this deck. I need to put back hair. Like, hair needs to be in this deck. Because, not especially because he's gonna JD me. Hair needs to be back in the deck because of, Evil Swarm guy. Anyway, they put 40 minutes on the clock for the timer. You know, if your opponent doesn't show up if your opponent doesn't show up in 5 minutes, you win a round. So best 2 out of 3, you win a round. If your opponent doesn't show up in 10 minutes, you win the match. My opponent didn't show up, well, 25 minutes later. So he comes to me, he's like, hey Daniel, you still want to play for that match? I'm like, no, I won. He's like, oh man, you're going to be like that. He's getting all mad at me. And I'm just like, really? You're going to get mad at me? You knew that you had to be in the tournament. You knew you had to show up and duel. He's like, man, you ruined my record. I could have topped. It's all your fault. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just like, sorry. I don't know why I'm preparing for, like, him to JD me or something, because I clearly know that's what he's going to do. So I'll go ahead and pay. That's pretty much game. Yeah, I got all the limited cards. I got all 4 of the limited traps. I got Torrential, Bottomless, Compulse, and... Yep, I don't blame you. Alright, I'm gonna call that dueling. Let me finish talking. So, he got mad at me, and, you know what? If he wasn't using Dark Worlds, I might have given him a chance, but I already dueled against Dark Worlds once. Why would I want to duel against them again? You know? So, no. No, there's nothing in it for me. I won. You didn't show up. He's like, man, I asked the store to wait like 5 minutes. I'm like, who the fuck are you that we gotta wait for you? This is a tournament with like 20 to 30 people, and we're gonna wait for you? Who the fuck are you? You're not nothing special. You know? Wait 5 minutes. Even if the frickin' Sortner would wait 5 minutes for your ass, you were 25 minutes late. After 10 minutes, I already won. So waiting 5 minutes wouldn't have done shit. You still would have lost. No. You know? And he thinks I was going to be all nice to him just because we kind of know each other. Because, I helped him with his Constellar deck once, but he sucks with, like... That's why he's using Dark Worlds. Because he can't play with a deck that takes skill. Constellars take skill. He can't play with that shit. He got to play with Dark Worlds, which all you do is just touch your frickin' Grapha. Once you lose your Grapha, it's pretty much all over. And that's why I don't like that deck. But, you know, I've won duels without frickin' Pleiades. I've won duels without Pleiades. I haven't seen a Dark World player win a duel without Grapha since Grapha came out. So yeah, so, I don't like that. You know, it's like winning a duel without Yamato. I doubt that would ever happen, but yeah, you know, even without Yamato, at least you have decent Xyz. At least you have Susanoo no Woe. Susanoo no Woe is good, but without Grapha, the deck is shit. The deck is poop. So yeah. So now I won because, you know, he didn't show up. That's why. So now I'm 4-1, and due to me being 4-1, I top. I am now top 8. The Fire Fist guy ends up losing his final round to frickin' Spellbooks. So I'm mad about that. I'm like, wow, you lost to Spellbooks. What did he do? What did he do? He Turbo World you or something? He's like, you got me game 1, games 2 and 3. No, I got game 1, but 2 and 3 I just lost. I'm like, I guess. So, because I lost to him and he lost to someone who was undefeated, I got 6th place, so top 8, 6th place. Now we're doing a top 8. I duel against Mermails. And this is where I'm mad at myself. I have no excuse for this. I am terrible. You guys can yell at me. You guys can say, Daniel, kill yourself. You're an idiot. I have Pleiades on the field. I'm in control of the duel. I pretty much had to bounce back one monster. I would have had the duel. This is round 1. He has 2 7s on the field, and I'm trying to think what the hell he could possibly go into to stop my Pleiades, right? I know you guys are like saying it right now, like, Daniel, please don't tell me you did that. And I'm like, yeah, I did. I totally forgot the existence of Biscayos. I totally did. Like, totally slipped my mind. I forgot that was a card. I was like, Big Eye? No. Dracosac? No. You know? I was thinking, I was like, I don't want to bounce one of his, level 7 Mermail monsters back to the hand just so he can summon it again. So I was like, yeah, when he exceeds, I'll just bounce Exceed, and these materials go to the graveyard, and it'll be over, you know? Forgot about a Biscayos, he summoned a Biscayos, and I'm like, fuck! So, summons a Biscayos, I'm like, fuck. All I had to do was bounce back one of the level 7 monsters, I wouldn't have had it, but I totally forgot about Biscayos, so I was like, he's like, attack, and I'm like, Pleiades bounce, and he was like, negate, and so that's fine, I ripped off an attachment. I have 2 Sombres in my hand, so I'm like, wow, alright. He has, like, I think 1,300 life points left. So I'm like, summon Sombre, pay cost for effect. He's like, negate again. I'm like, that's fine. I don't have any back row. Like, that's pretty much it. I pass to him. He attacks over me, attacks. Summons infantry, attacks. He has a spike on the field, attacks. No, I think it's marksman. I think it's marksman or infantry, one of those two, where you inflict the damage and you summon the level 4, so summons out Dragoon attacks. I have like 150 life points left. Takes the spike, takes the Dragoon, makes a cowboy and shoots me in the foot. So that's game. I side in, I take out my 3 lances, because I won't be needing that, and my 3 Fiendish Chains, because that Fiendish Chain doesn't work against that deck. Like, not at all. Like, summon Spike, Fiendish Chain, okay, pay cost, and it'll probably be something that they... Like, the secondary effects, they don't give a shit about the secondary effects. Like, Gund, Spike, Megalo to an extent, Abyssus to an extent. It's the discarding. Those are the ones that they want to get off, So they don't really care about that, so... And if you're dueling against them and you're running Fiendish Chain, take out the Fiendish Chains, because you're not going to be needing that shit against them. So I took out the 3 lances and the 3 Fiendish Chains. I run 3 Fiendish Chains because how my deck is ran, is that I needed that amount of trap cards. So if you're wondering, like, oh, you run 3 chains, I run 2. No. I need that exact amount of trap cards for my deck to function and have synergy with my side deck. I'm not going to go into detail because it's the way that I like my deck. But yeah. That's why I run it like that. So, took out the 3 lances, 3 chains. I'm just going to tell you right now, I side in 3s. I always side in 3s. So, I always take out 3 cards, put in 3 cards. Take out 6 cards, put in 6 cards. Take out 9 cards, put in 9 cards. Take out 12 cards, put in 12 cards. So, 3 of those chains need to come out. So that's 3. And in my side deck, I have 3 effect dealers. So if I need to... oh, my bad. I accidentally clicked the keyboard. If I need to, I can switch those around if needed. So, because my deck has the ability to switch out into anti-back row form. Because I will tell you, I'm just going to spoil it for you because we're at the end of the video, so if you listen this long, I'm going to tell you. I run the staple traps, the bottomless, the compulsed, the torrential, the warning, so F4, 2 mirror forces, and 3 chains, therefore having 9 trap cards. When I need to go into anti-trap mode and just say, you know what, I can win duels without traps, I don't need traps, there's a go-to cards at game 1, to, test the waters are always good test the water cards because they're good against anything, any deck, but if I need to, like if I'm going against some kind of like, Infernities, for example, their traps are much more important than my traps, because my traps will probably just get stopped by his traps, and I will run out of resources and out of fuel before he does. So I take out my 9 traps, I go triple Royal Decree, I know, triple Prohibition, and then triple whatever I need, in which case that time it would be Effect Veiler. Therefore, my deck has been switched to now I'm not running any traps. I'm not relying on traps anymore. So I can easily Royal Decree you, and look, I won't be dead drawn because I have no more traps. Royal Decrees, 3 Royal Decrees, that's it. So the only time I dead draw is if I Royal Decree and I draw into a Royal Decree, which is not that bad, unless I'm in dumps. But if I draw a Royal Decree and I already have a Royal Decree, I missed my Royal Decree, I'll just flip another Royal Decree. So hot, But getting off topic, I take out the 3 lances and the 3 fiendish chains because they're not going to do shit against Mermails. I put in 3 prohibitions and then the remove from play cards. So, Dimensional Fissure, Macro, Soul Drain. I consider Soul Drain a remove from play card because those 3 they're all limited to 1. They're all pretty much in the same boat together. You know, Konami was like, oh yeah, all 3 of these need to go down to 1. You know, we need to have, you know, Soul Drain. Soul Drain's so broke. Soul Drain at 1. What about what? Skill Drain? Skill Drain? I've never heard of that card. Skill Drain. Stay at 3. Skill Drain is balance. Skill Drain doesn't hurt anybody. The Skill Drain doesn't hurt anybody. What? It hurts my Bujins that I want to promote. What? It hurts my Noble Knights. What? It hurts my all the decks that I'm trying to promote and make money off of. Oh, I don't care. That card's still at 3. Anyway, I put those 6 cards in. I go first. I don't open up with Pleiades. I open up with 2 Pollux. So I end up going into, I can't remember what I went into, but I make an XC monster because I have Kaiser. So I activate Kaiser. So 1, you know, I activate Prohibition, and I'm not really a big fan of signing Prohibition against Mermails because they have a lot of shit to call. But this time my call wasn't bad. I ended up calling Infantry because 1, that's also a pitch, so he straight up can't use that as a pitch at all. Also, the Infernity guy cheated against me. I didn't know. I had to look this up. I prohibitioned his Archfiend, and then he ended up setting it as a monster. You can't do that. You can't. Prohibition straight up, you can't use the card at all. You know, it can't be evolved in the duel. Straight up can't be used. Like, let's say you're going, you're doing Dark World Dealings, and you draw, and you want to discard. You can't discard the card that the opponent called with Prohibition. So you can't play the card. You can't do nothing with the card. So he's cheated because he set the monster. I had to look that up. Yeah, you can't do that. So let's say, you know, you have, I don't know, Yamato in your hand, which will actually probably happen. Shit, if I'm using Constellars and I'm going against Bujins, I side Prohibition. Prohibition Yamato. You know, so if I go Prohibition Yamato and they have Yamato in their hand, they can't set Yamato. We can't do that. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. I call Prohibition. I play Prohibition. I call Infantry. He has the Infantry in his hand. He goes, draw. Guess what he top decks into? MST. MST is my Prohibition. Pitches 2 cards for Megalo. Of course, 1 being Infantry pops my card. I have no more monsters. I can't draw into anything. He has Royal Decree, so he stopped my traps, and that's pretty much game. So he 2-0s me. First one was my fault. Second one, he top decked. So pretty much, I'm out. After that, the store is closing down. When they get to top 8, the store closes down. If you're not in top 8, you gotta leave. So, and if you get, you know, if you lose, you gotta leave. You know. So I didn't make it to top 4. I only made it to top 8. But you know what? Top 8's fine. So I don't know who won because I had to leave, but I can tell you what was top 8. Me being the only control deck. It was me with Constellars, 3 Mermails, 2 Herpies, 1 Geargia Karakuri, and the Fire Fist guy. No, that's wrong. There was a Spellbook guy. There's 1 Spellbook guy. So, 1 Harpy. It was 1 Harpy. My bad. So yeah, it was me, Constellars, Spellbooks, which I guess is kind of control. But now since they're just doing world spam, I guess they're kind of aggressive. Yeah, I'd say they're aggressive now with back row. You know, you can be aggressive with back row, but they're aggressive now. 3 Mermail, 1 Herpy, 1 Firefish, 1 Geargia Karakuri. So that's top 8. So I had to leave. I got top 8. I was the only control deck to top 8. It's fine. So I'm not sure when I'll enter again. You know, I like to cool. I like to have the element of surprise. I like for stuff to cool down. You know, so I'll show up. I'll top 8 at my locals or top or get, you know, first place, and then I'll leave. I'll disappear for like a month or 2. You know, because if I come back next week, I'm gonna be on the edge. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, you're running Constellars, because really, the only deck I have in real life is Constellars. Besides my Yubel deck, but I'm missing. Literally, I had to take out cards out of my Yubel deck to finish my Constellar deck, because those MSTs and those Lances, I had to get them from somewhere. So, yep, that's straight out of my Yubel deck, put it in the Constellar deck. You know, when I win store credit, I can always buy the cards, but so far I've been winning store credit lately because you at least need the top 4. And, you know, you go top 4 and you can go split, or you can play for it. But first you gotta get the top 4. You know, lately I've just been going top 8. Anyway, that's the only deck I have. So, you know, they just know me. They literally know me as the Constellar guy. They're like, I think they call me King Constellar. Some people call me King Constellar. Besides Yubel Mastery, you think I should change my YouTube channel to that? King Constellar? Anyway. I like the element surprise, so I like to disappear for like a month or two, let their guard down, because if I go back next weekend, and I'm using the same deck, their guard's gonna be up. You know, the people that I beat, their guard's gonna be up. You know, the Noble Knight guy, he might try something new. I don't know. You know, the Dark World guy will probably side something. I mean, Skill Drain is already enough. And the Inferno guy, he was too mad, so he'll probably get me like tenfold. So I wouldn't, you know. I'm sorry. The Dark World guy that I didn't duel, he's probably gonna be out. He's gonna be pretty much mad at me for forever, so I don't even really care. So, actually, so if I would have lost to him, then he would have top 8'd, and he would have probably went up against my. Let's say hypothetically, he went in my boots and dueled against Mermail. How's the matchup with that? How's the matchup with that? Dark World versus Mermail. I don't know. I'm not sure if the second Dark World guy was using Skill Drain that build like that, but that's what I want to know. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to call that an episode. Sorry for the long talking, but, yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the support. And I will see you guys tomorrow with, ironically, Mermail. See you guys tomorrow.